We are live. It is Halloween night. We are here. And we got to do this while people are coming in. We've got our own music, so let's go. Now playing the background.
Turn it up.
There we go. It will pick up louder than you think. Alright guys, we're here. Hello to people who have joined in. I'm going to obviously be sending the live link out to a few people in our socials and on our platforms. So bear with us while we shout this out, but welcome on in to the people here. Feel free to chat to us because we can see the chat. It is our very first time doing a live investigation, so
yes,
it's going to be very, very interesting. So we will introduce the place in a bit, unless you want to do it. We'll wait for people to get in.
No, we'll wait until
cool.
people in. That's
so,
fine.
Kyle, hey!
Hi, Kyle.
So we've got Kim. That's Star.
Oh, is it? Hi, Star. Hi,
Star.
Kim. Thanks for joining us.
What's going on? So, alright, I'll send these things.
There's someone else not here yet either. I'm surprised.
Yeah, actually, two people I'm
yeah.
quite surprised at.
My biggest fan, my dad.
So who has actually been on our YouTube channel watching our videos? Curiously.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you're doomed.
Okay. Kim's my biggest fan. No, Kim's been watching our videos.
Oh, true. There you go. Just so you know, chat does disappear. So if we feel like we're ignoring you, it only stays up for like a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
So.
Feeling the love. Alright. I actually can't read anything from back here. That's why I keep going closer.
That's totally fine.
Okay, yeah, I did my shoelaces up. Cool. Awesome, thanks a lot. So are you both up to date with this location then? We are back at Oliver Estate, which is our latest series at the moment.
Yeah. Super excited.
I'm very excited, but this is also probably the scariest thing I've ever done. And it has nothing to do with the investigation and everything to do with the camera.
It was almost like you're back to investigation 1 again, hey?
It is. The first time was super nervous on camera, but now it's live. Sweet. They are both up to date on the location. That is awesome.
Cool. That is very helpful.
Can we see how many people are in here? Is that the one at the top there?
2 people, and 1 person has liked the stream, so thank you for liking the stream. We appreciate it.
I feel like there was 3 there before. We lost one already.
I'm almost down here.
Are you going to message my dad?
I don't know if I can.
Bear with us, guys. We'll get there.
You can't get a lot, like first time doing YouTube live as well. First time doing YouTube live as well, so we're figuring out the ways of the world. And 4 people here.
Oh,
So welcome in new people. We're just sending our links out to let people know that we are live, and then we'll get stuck into it. So bear with us. It's the technical side of things we have to do. So
yep. We are nearly ready. I'm ready. I'm not ready. In the meantime, how cool is this song?
yeah, you guys are hearing the full version of our outro song, Dark Signal. Go check them out. Show them some love.
Yeah. They have very kindly allowed us to use their music. So
Yeah. And they have actually is quite fitting. It's awesome.
it is. It's a pretty awesome thing. So. We got one more. Hello, welcome. Whoever's just joined us.
Hello.
We will be starting very shortly. Just letting a few people come in. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. No, no.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Daddy. Okay, so for those that want to know is what we're going to do, as you can see, this is my phone. It is going off.
So, in the building today, we do have the power still on because we are using the Wi-Fi. So we've still got power on. We're obviously using a phone, so this isn't quite like our usual investigations where we would go different. Phones off and limit the amount of technology around. But we are accounting for that with what equipment we're going to use tonight.
Yeah. So we also, when you see our YouTube videos, it's going to feel a lot different because we have our big rigs with proper Rode microphones and a lot of that. So we might not sound as good because we're literally using a phone. This is how we're going live and doing this. It's going to be very, very interesting. So it'll be very, like you were saying, very different from our norm.
Yeah.
Our cameras pick up a lot of footsteps and a lot of knocks and bangs really, really well. Not sure, never done it on a phone before because this is what we normally would say don't do.
Yeah.
So it feels very unnatural. We're not sure if you're going to hear them as well because without the mics, we don't know.
Well, I'm wondering, how well did the music come through? Was that clear to you guys listening?
Watching in the theatre, everything.
Ah, nice.
So yeah, it's going to be a very, very different investigation.
Cool. So it will be.
Well, should we give a bit of history about? I mean, we've said this place has significant history, especially for Western Australia.
Yeah, kept saying that the music came through well, which means if that was coming through clearly, then we should be picking up background noise okay, which is good.
Cool.
That's good.
Great, we're off to good. So we did say that this place has its kind of history for WA.
Mm-hmm.
The land, not necessarily the building we're in that has significance, but the land we are on has significance.
Yes.
So this is where the Swan Valley settlement happened in Perth. Literally a stone's throw in that general direction.
Yeah.
We are so close because we're in the Swan Valley. So it had Captain James Sterling.
Yes, when he came up the river, found this spot and decided that this was the best place to start the Swan River colony. And what marks that place is the original Anglican church, All Saints Church down the road.
And that was the first church built in WA.
First ever church in WA. It's interesting that this was the initial settlement site chosen because it's not one of the major settlements
People
in
think
Perth
Fremantle.
now. Fremantle and Guildford.
Yes.
But this was actually supposed to be at first, and then obviously it's kind of migrated to Guildford.
Yeah.
But
so it's got a lot of history with the settlement and probably a lot of dark history because obviously our natives that were here on this land.
they're local Aboriginal people.
Yeah.
There would have been some conflict and turmoil there with settlement. Also in the early days of settlement, there was so much hardship, so much hard work, so much hardship, so much illness.
Yeah.
And so a lot of history, I'd say, to this place.
Yeah.
The building right next door to this building is also a very historical building, and that's the one that, if you have seen our videos, is the Oliver State Tea Rooms.
Yes. And that once housed one of the mayors of Perth.
Yes.
So you wouldn't really know driving up this main road to the Swan Valley, but that's sitting right there. But you'll have to go and check out our videos, honestly. We've done 3 parts so far. We've got another one dropping on Sunday, which is the final part, which is huge. It brings the whole investigation together. We're super excited for it, but live tonight.
Yes, live tonight.
All right.
Here we are. And I believe that the very last video that went up on our channel actually is the one where I got hit with a sudden dizzy spell and faintness.
Yes.
In this building?
No,
in that building. So the video before that, it was over here.
Yeah.
Then we swapped over places. So
the last video that you saw here was with Michael and Shane, who had the cat balls going off. Should I grab one bit?
On that note, we're probably going to get straight into some cat balls.
Yeah. So these are our little cat balls. And obviously, you've probably seen these. If you know your paranormal investigating, you've probably seen these. These were going off like hotcakes over in this building. Every time we've been here, these things, without doubt, get triggered. So we've got 4 of them that we're going to line up here and decorate the place with. Should we get started?
Yeah. They worked so well that we bought 3 more.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm going to take the camera.
Yep.
Do you want to do the lay a few things out? And it's going to be interesting how we film this, guys. We're winging it as much as the next one. So, and welcome to those who have come in. We appreciate you coming here.
Where's the other one? Okay, cool. Alrighty, so I'm just going to put a couple of these in the room. I'll chuck one down here, somewhere where I'm not going to kick it because that's usually what happens. And another one up this end of the room.
Cool.
And now, should I put them where they can both be seen?
No, that's okay. We can go ahead. I can stay behind the camera. We're all good.
Okay, cool. They're both stopped now. And we'll turn on our REM pod.
Have we turned it on underneath?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Cool. Sweet. So this is a super exciting piece of equipment. Okay, let me do this. Okay, cool. I'm gonna wait for that to stop.
Yeah, you can reset it just by
Oh yeah.
pressing the middle button. There we go.
0 button. No, that was the range button. Which range is it on?
So
Oh, that's
yeah,
that's
go on.
Okay, cool.
So
So it's set on the furthest away range. That's cool.
there we go. Done.
Yeah, okay, cool. So this is our REM pod, which, if you are familiar with paranormal investigating, is like the mecca of equipment as far as sensory equipment goes. So this one puts out an electromagnetic field, and once you get within a certain distance of that field, getting sound and let us know where that's sort of coming from. Yeah. So it also has a temperature sensor on it as well, which I'll probably just explain if it gets activated. But this is an awesome little piece of equipment. So we're going to let that one go, as well as our cat balls. And then we're just going to start by welcoming ourselves to any of the spirits who are here. We have already said hello, but we'll do it again now that we're starting out. Thank you for having us again. To any spirits who are here, we're here to communicate with you out of respect. We do have a camera running, and we would love for you to communicate with us any way that you can today. That way that we can show that you're here with us. If you've got any messages for us, or if there's anything that you think that you'd like people to know, we're here for that too.
Yeah.
So welcome. My name's Kat.
And I am Jason.
Hi.
So some of the spirits here may recognize us because we have been here before. So it'll be interesting to see if some of the same spirits actually come forward and speak again. That would be awesome.
So we're going to invite any spirits who are here, particularly those who have seen this equipment before, to go ahead and come and push these cat balls around. They're pretty easy. What you're going to do is knock them, touch them gently, and they'll start making pretty lights for us. And also, you're welcome to come up close to this REM pod. It's a source of energy, so it can give you some more energy to communicate with us, and it will also let us know that you're here with us.
Perfect.
And I'm going to start by doing an EVP session. To those watching, this is just an ordinary digital voice recorder with a microphone on it. So,
And what do you call it?
it's the fluffy thing. Yeah. So when I ask some questions, I'll turn this on. Any spirits who are here with us today, you can come and talk to us. Just talk straight into the fluffy thing. And when we play that back, we should hopefully hear your voice, which would be really nice.
And for those that want to know what the fluffy thing is, it's literally just a windbreaker. It's a microphone, it's a windbreaker, so it's literally to block out any other wind or any other noise that's coming through.
Yeah. Cool. Do you want to come and ask questions with me?
Yes, sure can. Fluffy thing, best name. Thanks, Kyle.
Surprised that wasn't Michael. Didn't Michael name it fluffy thing.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you want to go 1 and 1?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, if there's anybody here with us at the moment, would you come up to the device and say hello, please?
Maybe you recognize us. This is Kat, I'm Jason. Can you please say one of our names?
Would you be able to tell us your name, please?
If you're here with us right now, could you please say your name into that device for us so we can talk to you by name? Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that. And more, someone said evening. The chat's going. So, Agent 86. Cool. Hey, Agent 86. Thanks for coming in and joining us on this evening.
Welcome, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. When we started, I think it's after was it the second question? I don't know if you guys heard, but there was like a loud bang that went off.
Yeah, I think that was after the first question.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Not sure if that was just some building
Settling.
settling noise, yeah.
But it was fairly loud.
It was. It was. But it's been pretty quiet here. So
Yeah, it's been very quiet. Since we've been setting up, we've been here in this building since about 7-ish, and we've had no noises.
Yeah.
So,
So we're going to play this back, and hopefully you guys can hear it just as well as we can. Okay, if there's anybody here with us at the moment, would you come up to the device and say hello, please? Is that bang?
There's that bang. There you go.
Maybe you recognize us. This is Kat, I'm Jason. Can you please say one of our names?
Would you be able to tell us your name, please?
If you're here with us right now, could you please say your name into that device for us so we can talk to you by name?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
But you did hear that bang go off, which is awesome. You actually heard that on the EVP device, so
It's quite loud.
it was quite loud. Which is cool, and this is going to be interesting for us because what people might not see when we put our YouTube investigations together is that it can take time to drum up a bit of energy.
Yeah.
Stuff takes time. That doesn't necessarily come across with the videos you put out to YouTube.
No.
So this is all trial and error to start with to drum up some energy, and it may take a while. And this is like the behind the scenes of what you see, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can't obviously force anyone to come chat, but we hope that they will.
I think as the spirits in the building become more comfortable with us being here, they tend to open up a little bit more. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It'll be quite active for a period of time and then it'll go quiet, and that's just, it's why our investigations take us a good 6-7 hours for a 1 hour video that you see.
Yeah, sometimes we have 30 hours of footage to sift through for one investigation. And George just said, we're in the Swan Valley, are you? We're actually, where's that location?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the Olive Estate in the Swan Valley. So that's where our videos are being released at the moment. The last part is dropping on Sunday at 6 p.m. Okay.
Shall we do another one?
And hi, Megan. Hello, welcome in.
Welcome in.
Hopefully it's Megan or Megan if I said that wrong. You can call me out on it, it is fine. Okay, should we,
Should we give this one another go?
we'll give it another crack, see if they come forward.
Do you want me to hold the camera for a bit and you hold the AFP?
Yeah, sounds good.
Swapsy.
Because you guys don't understand, our rigs are normally pretty heavy.
Yeah.
You guys. Yeah, sweet. Alright. I don't know why I keep looking this way. Yeah, the spirits might be shy because we haven't introduced the live stream.
True.
Well, to the lovely spirits of the Olive Estate, say hi to everyone. Everyone is here to watch you and see you, watch you do your thing. So
Now they're going to get camera shy.
I know, no, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
They have not been very camera shy for us at all.
That's true.
Let's be honest, they've not been very camera shy for us at all.
This is true. Okay.
All right, should we go on
Let's do
another
it.
one?
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't matter if we say some of the same questions.
Yeah.
That's fine.
To the spirits here at the Olive Estate, maybe you really like being here. Maybe you can tell us why you have chosen to stay here.
Could you tell us your attachment to this place? Like, was this place your home, somewhere that you worked, lived? What's your attachment here?
As you can see,
Light dimmed.
the light flickered. The light
Yeah.
missing out was just flickered. I don't know if you guys saw that, sorry. As you can see, there are some candles scattered around this place. Maybe you can blow them out for us or blow one out for us. Can you give us a yes if you would like to do that?
Not there because of the airplane.
Yeah.
So we've just had a plane go overhead as well, but that should be pretty obvious,
Yeah.
easy to distinct on the recording.
Yeah.
A few things were happening during that actually.
I don't know if you guys are hearing it. Obviously, chat disappears for us after a couple of seconds as well.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
if it feels like we're ignoring you, we really aren't. We're literally.
I did see one question come up though, which I'll answer quickly. Did they know that we were on camera before, that we were using cameras? Yes. Yeah. We've actually talked about them as part of the investigation.
Yeah.
So they would have known that we were on camera. I suppose the only difference is today is that we're actually interacting with other people through the camera.
Yeah. When we walked in to this location when we first got here, even before we went live, we always say our hellos and stuff. So yeah, you have to hold up here.
Those arms get small. So yeah, a few things were going on then. I think after the first question, I kept hearing little bangs and taps behind the bar, which for you guys, that's just behind us over here. Not quite sure what that was all about, but haven't heard it for the rest of the night.
It could be, technically could be a fridge settling, but it happened
No.
twice, like really like
There's no fridges on at all.
Oh, there's not.
Fridge door's wide open. I was looking for a fridge to put my drink in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no fridges are on.
Yeah,
That's
there's
a
no
good point.
fridges on.
That's a good point.
And it sounded like the wine bottles.
Yeah.
It was weird. But then also our light started flickering on our rig, so.
There you go. So you can press
Oh,
that one.
yeah.
And then out here, I'll be careful out here. This, like, you've got the wooden floorboard here. Watch out, careful. I knew it was going to happen. So, alright, a bit of history. Every investigation, without fail, Cat uses these more than anyone. And I saw it happening. And I'm not going to say anything. But
Jason's yet to make a little compilation video of cat kicking cat balls.
yeah, it's in your name. So as you can hear, I'm not going to go too far because we've got our sense there. But as you can hear, these are wooden floorboards. While that was happening, you could hear a couple of steps. So, yeah, interesting. I don't know if you guys are hearing any of the bangs we're hearing. So if you hear any, let us know because yeah, we haven't got our good mics on, so it's unusual. Yeah. So let us know if you guys are hearing anything or seeing anything, or just call it in the chat. You'll be doing us a massive favour. Right? Should we go back in there and listen to that? Everything? Cool. You go first. I'll set the camera back up.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright, let's hope.
So,
To the spirits here at the Olive Estate, maybe you really like being here. Maybe you can tell us why you have chosen to stay here. Could you tell us your attachment to this place? Like, was this place your home, somewhere that you worked, lived? What's your attachment here? As you can see, that dipped. The light has flickered. The light missing out was just flickered. I don't know if you guys saw that. Sorry. As you can see, there are some candles scattered around this place. Maybe you can blow them out for us or blow one out for us. Can you give us a yes if you would like to do that?
Is that you?
no. No, I'm not moving at all. Alright, we've just stopped listening back to that recording because we keep hearing those bangs behind the bar. So strange because we've not been hearing anything all night, and then as soon as we started asking questions, we were getting them, and then nothing until we started listening back to those same questions. So I've
There's
just
nothing on there.
showing you guys the area. You can check it out with me. Okay, it's definitely not a fridge turned on. This is what I thought it was, these bottles moving or something. No, that doesn't sound right. I think they're all empty anyway.
That's a shame.
I know. It is a shame. What kind of a bar only has empty bottles?
That's me moving around.
This ice maker's not on or something, is it? Sorry, that would explain. That could be the source of the noises that we're hearing.
Is it on?
It wants a drink, yeah. Unfortunately, all the bottles are empty, so we can't even pour them a drink. Yeah, I'd say this ice maker's on. It's full of ice.
It didn't sound like it.
Yeah, it's that ice as it falls. It makes it at the top, and then they fall, the cubes do. Worked somewhere with an ice maker before.
Cool.
That does actually explain it.
That's awesome, right? Because
Yep.
um,
That was me.
that's awesome because now we can kind of, any knocks and bangs that came from that bar area, we can kind of say, okay, it's legitimate. That's cool that The main thing of paranormal investigating is to prove that everything is normal first.
Yes.
It has a normal reason for things happening. That we can put down to it could literally be the source of an ice maker. Simple as that. Is it paranormal? Is it normal? Probably. Will we ever officially know unless we stick our head in the ice maker?
Well, I mean, you can if you want. Is that on? I kind of want to turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off.
There we go.
Now,
Oh, on the upside, if I put my drink in there, it'll be cold.
go on, I'll take this. You stick your drink in the ice maker. The important things when investigating. Having a drink in the ice maker.
No, I can't put my drink in the ice maker though, because that would be not very food safe.
No, that's true.
I can't find anything else. Okay.
Oh.
Did we get to the end of that EVP session? Oh, that was just me coming close to the pod, by the way. Just demonstrating how it's done. Any spirits here? Welcome to come up to it. It'll make noise.
Okay.
Did we get to the end of that EVP session or not?
Okay, it's on to it. Yeah, and we got to just before we said the plane's going to fly over.
Okay, cool. So we didn't get any EVPs through that.
We have not, no.
Shall we move into the next room? And seeing as we've just picked up on some little footsteps and a bang out there as well, we might see if we can just ask for some interaction in that room.
Yeah, cool. No worries. I'll follow you out. Do you want to share with the lovely people that are here on this live the evidence that we've captured out there?
Sure. I'm just going to bring this room pod, so.
Yep. It's because you're holding it.
Yeah, I thought I could hold it without activating it. Turns out I
Watch the cat ball.
Okay, so in this room, I've just put the REM pod on the table.
Did you press it just once?
No, I pressed the 0 button, not the
Okay, cool.
sensitivity button.
Sweet.
So I've just zeroed it to the energy in this room.
Sweet.
What have we picked up in here before? So we have picked up a lot of noises, footsteps in particular. While sitting here, there's been, both Jason and I have experienced the sound of somebody walking up behind you and back. I've also picked up on the EMF meter. While inviting somebody to come and sit with me, picked up their presence on the EMF meter repeatedly and consistently. That was pretty amazing. Unfortunately, we can't use the EMF meter here tonight because we do have the power on. So we're not going to go there yet tonight. We have also picked up a possible apparition. That was really exciting. We're still looking at that footage. So
We're trying to prove it wrong.
yes.
Yeah.
But like that's a really, really exciting piece of evidence where one of our cameras that we weren't looking through, it was a static camera, we've actually picked up a figure walking behind those windows. What am I missing in this room?
The disembodied voice.
Disembodied voice, yes. Yeah, that's a good one. Twice actually. So we captured 2 disembodied voices. One of them, neither of us heard, or none of us heard when we were here. We heard it in playback, reviewing the footage, and that happened right before the apparition, the potential apparition. But also, while sitting at this table and interacting with the EMF meter, I heard somebody laughing. And that was pretty freaky because Jason was all the way in the bar area and somebody else was with us as well in another room. And it was not them.
And our camera audio picked up what you heard.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, and it's actually on the audio and you can see on every camera that it was nobody else that was here. Just a phantom, somebody laughing that I heard. too.
It's just an
That
knock.
little creek out there.
Yeah.
So on that note, to the lovely spirits who have interacted with us so much here before, we are going to invite you to interact with us again. Some piece of equipment that we have here at the moment is our REM pod, which we've already explained to you. We also have a motion sensor over here. And I'm just going to demonstrate how that one works by walking in front of it. It will also pick up its range of motion. It's a nice creepy little tune. And so if that is a passive infrared activated motion sensor, if anybody walks in front of it, it picks up their presence. And we have actually had that be activated
Twice
without any explanation. We've debunked that it wasn't any of us, so that was pretty cool. So we invite anybody who's here in this room, if you want to walk around on these floorboards, to walk in front of this here motion sensor.
Yeah.
And then that way we can really hear that you're here.
And for those that might be seeing a red light at the end there, we actually have set up 2 of our static cameras just throughout the night, just so we can keep them going, just in case you want to refer back to them. We pick up any potential figures around during this live. They're complete infrared, running night vision, so they'll pick up anything in pitch black dark. They're what you see in our videos. So if any of those pick up anything, we're running them tonight. So
we also have on the table a thing that I just moved. That's a little puck light. That's also a motion censored light that works within a 1 meter radius. Unfortunately though, with light shining on it, that doesn't work. So while we're not in the room, that might work. And what I'm hoping there is that anything that has enough energy to be detected by the motion sensor doorbell would also be detected by the puck light, because that is also passive infrared motion sensor. So the theory is that they should both go at the same time. We're not going to see that at the moment though, because we have quite a bright light in our camera room.
Agent 86 says, have fun guys and stay safe. And he also mentioned before about the roundhouse. We are definitely looking into the roundhouse. It is something that we are in motion with. We're trying. So yeah, we'll do our best, but we will stay safe. There was also another knock that just went off.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was inside or outside.
That was inside.
Okay, it's just over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Those sounds of creaking that you can hear right now, that's me moving on the floorboards. So that gives you a good example of what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Those little cracks and creaks, that is actually the floorboards.
Yeah, and just for the record, I've moved over here to stand off the floorboards on purpose. So if there is any creaks on the floorboards, it can't be me. I'm stationary, not on it. And you know what quite surprises me so far? What surprises me so far is that these cat balls are yet to go off.
Yeah.
And that actually really surprises me, because every time we come here without fail, they just go consistently off, which is awesome in the sense that it goes to show that not every time. Oh, okay, we're back. Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Did we just drop out?
We may have, yeah. So I'm not going to stand there. We are live. Okay, guys. Sorry if it disconnected a bit there. And again, yeah, we're back. It's literally, it's like in the bar area is a complete dead spot unless we're running on Wi-Fi. Hence, why we have the power on. This is why we don't use phones, ladies and gentlemen. But for lives, you've got no alternative.
Alrighty, so I'm just going to again ask, like, somebody wants to come and move this cat ball for us. That would be awesome. Make that one light up. you need some energy to try and do that, you're welcome to go over to our REM pod, which is the one with the red light on it on the table. You're welcome to go over there. If you touch that antenna, it'll make some noises for us. It's also putting out a lot of energy that you can absorb. In theory. Give it a go. Let us know if it works.
Thanks for letting us know it's all good now. I appreciate that.
If you prefer to communicate with us another way though, we do appreciate just hearing those knocks and bangs. It would be nice to get a knock on the table maybe. If I do this. Think you could knock back? Just to let me know that you heard me.
What are the communication devices that we normally use that ramp up some activity?
We could give our spirit talker a go. Normally, at the start of an investigation, we've been using a spirit talker, which is actually a phone app, which if you've watched our videos, you would have seen. Because we have another phone turned on and we're using internet and Wi-Fi and stuff, we were going to try and avoid using that purely because of the sort of skepticism there is amongst the paranormal community to do with those kind of apps.
Now keep in mind that we use it on not an actual working phone.
Yes, so we don't use it on either of our mobile phones. We use it on a completely separate phone that has nothing else installed on it besides that app. We have 2 of them now that are dedicated phones that are just for paranormal, and they have no SIM cards and they're always in airplane mode. So that app is definitely not connecting to anything in the outside world, and we've had a lot of success using it. We don't know why that one's so successful. Has a database of words, uses environmental sensors that can supposedly be manipulated to pull up those words, and it seems to just be easy to use because...
And that's where we start. It normally drums up some energy.
So we might actually give that one a go.
Yeah.
See if we can get something happening.
Cool. All right. And I know a lot of people swear off at this thing. It kind of divides the community.
Do you want me to take the camera for a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Start these up. We might do a dual spirit talker actually. So this is something that we've been doing a little bit recently. And the idea, I guess, is that some of the criticism or theories out there is that these apps can just throw out random words. The evidence that we've caught on them so far has not indicated that they're throwing out random words, that's for sure, because we're getting really consistent back and forward responses sometimes, and also some responses that are really relevant to the locations that we're at.
The last location that we did, which we haven't technically announced yet where it was, completely incredible investigation, blew our minds.
Yeah,
But the evidence and the names and the relevancies that we caught through these was so on point.
So I can show you that that one's in flight mode. That one is also in flight mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the idea as well of using both is that sometimes we can then see whether or not the communication that we're getting from each of them coincides with each other, which has actually happened before.
Yes.
Where we'll get like up on one device and above on the other.
So do you want to take the camera
Yeah,
for a bit?
I'll take the camera and I'll give you these. They're
Yeah,
not.
didn't think it
they're
quite
not
seemed like an
starting yet.
insect either. So they're saying they may have seen a light go across the screen. These,
okay.
This isn't an infrared, but who knows? But there is a few insects that are flying around, so for all intents and purposes, it could be an insect.
I might just grab some water quickly, actually.
Could be an insect.
I'm just going to give you this for a sec while I get a drink of water.
Okay, no worries. Is it in selfie mode? No.
Yeah.
Cat just kicked the cat ball again. Just want to let everyone know. If we can keep a cat counter for every time cat kicks one of those, that would be fantastic. I have no
Keeping
idea.
a tally now, are they?
They should. It'll be interesting to see how many times. I have no idea if I'm even in shot because.
Oh, is that in the other way? Okay, I got it. I got it. I gotcha.
Alright, you stay on this side because it reconnected when it was over there. So,
Yep.
just in case. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on this table and one on that table. I'm going to leave them apart and I'm going to stand in the middle. And I'm going to see what comes. Okay.
You are live. Sorry if we just dropped out, guys. That room seems to be a black. Whoa, we're live again. Okay.
Alright. We have no idea what's going on.
We don't know what's going on with the internet here. Sorry about this, guys. We tested it and
We had no issues.
yeah, we had no issues. And yet tonight we have issues and I think we are down to 4 viewers. Yeah.
That's the problem we have. Okay.
But we will proceed. We
We'll
will
proceed.
continue on.
Is the live counter got it starting from 1 again in the corner?
No, we didn't. No, it didn't cut out completely. It came close.
It came close.
It did. It literally said that it was going to disconnect, that it was going to end the stream, and then it came back on.
Wow. Okay. All right. So spirit talkers, we've got them here. 2 different. We've got one on Android and one on Apple. So these are 2 different types of phones.
Each with slightly different sensors and stuff, which
And different voices, so we can tell which one's said which.
Yep. And we're back in the bar now because this seems to be where the internet's most reliable.
Yeah, it's a bit dead out there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn one on. It is now going on. Is this going on here?
Ryan, you are correct. Ryan's just come up and said that turn your phone upside down and back and forth with Spirit Talker on and you'll get a new word generated every time.
Correct.
Absolutely correct. And that's why we sit our Spirit Talkers down on a level surface while we're using them.
Yeah.
Is that one actually booted up yet? It is.
Sorry?
Did that one boot up?
No, I did boot up.
And it's actually not giving you any words then. But that is a sure way normally to get a word out of it. Also, if you put that next to certain other electronics, you're going to get words coming out of it.
So we have some.
Christopher.
Okay.
Cool.
So we do have some skepticism around these. We do. And we take everything with a grain of salt, like in theory. But we try to keep them down, not move them. We have had some very accurate responses to some of the locations we've been at, and we've purposely not asked for names out loud. We tend to go.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
We tend to go into a location where we don't actually ask for any names. So we will do a history on a location that we know some names.
I'm glad you're here.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Good to be back.
So we go in knowing some names. We do our history on the places we go to, but we don't ask for any names and let them come to us. And when you've got dates, names, and other relevant information about early settlers coming
Can
up.
you hear my voice?
Yeah, we
so
can. We would like to
so-
hear your voice on some other devices tonight too.
That would be fantastic. So yeah, we've had that happen with these. So we've had some relevant stuff, but we also take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
So
And we are aware about, like you said, the sensors
That's why
We know how they
usually
work.
try and put it down and leave
That's
them.
why they're sitting there being left alone, so we're not activating those sensors. It's just crazy the relevance of the things that we've had come through them, though. I'm definitely a skeptic with these, but
And that's the good thing, is that we're not completely 100% believers on these.
Yeah.
We're just not.
so if anybody's here who knows who we are, do you think you could say one of our names through the Spirit Talker device, just to let us know that you know we're here?
Electric shock.
Electric shock.
It's interesting.
Patricia.
Okay, so fun fact. The last time we were here, which actually isn't the investigation that's going up at the moment, that name came up on 2 different occasions in the same night in this bar.
Oh, another interesting.
I'm reaching out.
What did that say?
I'm reaching out.
Cool. Thanks for reaching out. Another fun fact, though. When we had Patricia come through before, were we asking for one of our names to come through?
Yes,
We were?
yes.
Didn't connect the dots before, but that's actually my middle name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just picked it up because it was the first thing that came through after asking to say one of our names. Don't know why anybody would use that name for me, though. I think that's reaching. It's a bit of a stretch.
That's definitely a stretch.
It's not the name that I introduced myself with, so.
I was conjured.
Thanks,
I was
Kim.
conjured. We had that the last time too.
We did.
We've had Patricia and I was conjured here before, which is interesting. But one could say, yeah, these are random things. Like, by all means, if anyone in chat, I don't know if chat's talking at the moment.
Yep, we've had a couple of things come up.
Elder.
Elder.
Yeah. Or Elder.
I don't know that one.
E-A-L-D-O-R. Elder.
If anyone wants to Google what that word means, please let us know, because that's something we never get the chance to do. And we do get some old English words come up that make sense later. So that was E-A-L-D-O-R.
Pilot.
Pilot. I'm hoping that's the definition. That would be really handy.
But see, here's the thing. This is when you go, okay, this could be spitballing just random words. And you could be like, yeah, okay, cool. That's you know. But maybe that is the relevance, we don't know. Thank you to whoever's talking with us, whether it's Christopher or Patricia as the 2 names that have come through. Could you, to confirm that we are talking to you, Liam, to confirm who we are talking to, can you say one of those names again?
Yeah.
If you can say that name again the second time it coming up, that would be amazing. Then we can try and further prove that it is you we are communicating with. What's peeps in chat saying?
Nothing right now. Elder, West Saxon, elder parent, head of a family, senior man. Thanks, Kim.
Awesome.
Yeah, just heard a bang out there.
The one place every time we go, it's disconnected.
Yes, yep.
Celebrate.
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 We are celebrating our very first live stream.
We are celebrating Halloween is what we're celebrating.
Halloween and our very first...
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Celebrate sometimes. Yeah. We are celebrating a very first live stream. It is the 31st of October. We appreciate you being here. We really do. And thank you for communicating with us. So you're glad we're here.
What?
Just, I swear it sounded like one of the chairs being dragged on the wooden floor.
Sacrifice. Hot.
Hot. Okay, for those that are watching our videos at the moment, hot has a lot of relevancy. And part 4 that drops on Sunday is going to show you that relevancy. Now, I'm hoping more words go in that direction, because we actually know something about hot and heat and particular things happening.
Yeah.
Francis.
So, for the person that said hot, would you mind elaborating a bit more? But yeah, as I was saying before that came through, it sounded like a chair was being dragged on the wooden floor.
I didn't hear it. Oh,
Come on.
Haunted.
more knocks.
Haunted. Okay.
Sweet. That's pretty cool. We do think this place is haunted.
I hope. Please tell me you guys heard that.
Also got our little haunted keep out Halloween things up.
Yeah, please tell me you guys heard that. Because that was loud. What's really annoying is it's all out there. And our phone seems to disconnect when we go over there.
Power.
Power.
It would take some power to make those noises, to be honest with you. It's not me trying to stretch, but you know.
If you need some power or energy, you're welcome to take some energy from the lights that I'm holding right now. It's definitely happened before, so
I can try and run the REM volume. So I want energy.
People can hear me.
People can hear you. Can you hear me? Or did you hear my voice? People can hear me.
yeah. Those two things definitely are going together.
Can you? Alright, if we can hear you, let's be quiet and see if you can make a noise for us. Maybe you can speak. If people can hear you, make a noise for us, please. It was tapping over here, and that definitely wasn't. Oh, you turned your thing off, haven't you?
Yeah, the ice
You're
things are-
helping me.
You're helping me. Okay. Okay, we asked to make a noise. There was a tapping over at the bar.
Yeah.
Everything is off there. The only thing that was on was the
ice maker, and that's
ice
off
maker, and
now.
that's cat turned it off.
Yeah.
So, okay. Pardon me. Okay.
Black hair.
Black hair.
Okay, that's really interesting. The last time that we were here, or
Yeah.
it wasn't the last time, it was one of the times, wasn't
the
it?
last time.
Yeah, the last time we were here,
Dude.
Dude.
all right. Not long after my hair had been touched, we had purple hair come through the device, and it was just like, whoa, okay. Obviously, if my hair is currently purple, it's not black, so not talking about me right now.
What's half? No.
Nicola.
Okay. Once again, abundance of names, and this is where you draw on the skepticism.
Yeah.
But it is a good example of showing this off for skepticism. because a lot of people show up in investigations, but with different cuts, you don't know how long it is, what's come after. People can use it to manipulate videos.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
It's a good experiment to do live, even to just show how it works.
So the bits of spirit talker communication that you guys would see in our videos are the parts where we're getting back and forth. So where we're asking questions and we're getting a direct response to our question, and then we're asking follow-up questions. And when we get that back and forth, or we're getting really relevant stuff, yeah, that's sort of the stuff that we'll share.
Hear us whisper.
I swear I fucking heard something in that room.
Oh, what, in that,
Yeah.
that one there?
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I have the worst hearing. I don't normally hear these things.
Okay. What did you think you heard? I just heard like a... It's like,
Yeah.
It's something, but I couldn't hear words, but I
Yeah.
heard...
I couldn't hear the words. It was just like
I've actually got
a
goosebumps.
whisper.
I've actually got goosebumps, I don't know if you can see them. It's coming in.
Yeah.
Anna,
Anna.
Hear us whisper. What's
Welcome,
weird is
Anna.
that...
my voice is heard.
Oh, come
My
off
voice
it.
is heard.
Okay, come off it now. We just heard hear us whisper, we heard a whisper, and now it says my voice is heard. Now, I don't really know how we can do that anymore without moving these. Please,
Yeah.
if in chat, if you want to debunk it, please, I'm happy to.
The fact that we've had 4, maybe 5 things now come up saying, can you hear me? You hear my voice. I am heard. Hear me whisper.
Yeah.
Like I think that's pretty direct. That's awesome.
Thank you to the person that whispered and is communicating with us those words.
That is
amazing.
so cool.
Hunt.
Hunt. Okay. I'm tempted to. Thank you. Doesn't get much better than that. Yeah, I reckon. That's Wombat.
Wombat. Thank you, Wombat. Yeah, that was pretty accurate.
So I'm thinking, seeing as somebody was willing to communicate with us through whispering, do you want to try out EVP again?
I can definitely try it. It's sitting right here.
Seeing as it's right there, let's see if somebody
Should
can
we
whisper.
pause the spirit talkers in the meantime?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright guys, to spirits here, we are going to pause these. We will turn it back on. But seeing as we did hear a whisper and you like to talk and your voice can be heard, we're going to try an EVP again. Maybe you can communicate with us that way. So we're going to give it a go. We will be right back. Bear with us.
I know I am dead.
I know I am dead. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That is... I'm glad that you are aware.
Yes. That is a relief.
Alright.
I'm going to jump in with you.
Yep. Do you want me to give you our rest?
No, I'm all good.
Alright, cool. Alright, do you want to ask the first?
What?
I swear to God, I heard like a either that chair being dragged or like a little growl.
I did hear something out there that time.
We can't know what happened. Or we can stay in here. We can try. If it disconnects, stay with us, guys. But
Yeah, we're going to have a look and see what happened out here, but apologies in advance if we get some internet disconnection.
It is dark as hell.
It is. I swear it's darker than it was before. Either that or this light isn't as bright as it was before.
Let's do the EVP in the middle here.
Let me just check if any of those, no, I can't see if any of the chairs have moved. I actually can't see as well as I should be able to. It's hard to say. They weren't
Yeah.
dead straight to begin with.
No, we didn't like position them in a particular spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, should we do the EVP here then?
Yeah, Dad just said it looks way darker than before, pointing the camera out there. So I'm wondering if our forward-facing light has slowly been dimming.
And that's okay. We can.
Yeah. So that was me, by the way, guys, dimming the light then, just testing it out. Heaps darker. Yeah, Megan says the same. Thanks, Megan.
Yeah, perfect.
We will listen back to this, and then we might change the batteries in that light.
Yeah, we'll do an EVP and then we'll change the batteries in the light. Yeah.
If you just saw something fly across the front of the camera there, that was actually a moth. I saw it with my own eyes.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. No, you're all good. Alright. I'll ask the question first, then you, me, then you. To the spirit that said that they can be heard, or that they whispered, can you please try and talk through this device and tell us a message?
Could you please repeat the message that you said to us by whispering the first time?
To the spirit that was saying they can be heard, can you please tell us your name?
Could you please tell us where in the building that we can go to hear your name the clearest? I don't have my hearing. Sorry guys, we are hearing all sorts of noises out here. So
Can
turn
you hear that dragging noise? No?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I can. And this light is really, really dim now, so I can't even use it. But
It's almost like a chair is being dragged
yeah,
across the wooden floor. Are you the bit we want to go?
I know. Right. Are you guys hearing any of that dragging noise in that room?
Unfortunately, every time we walk out there, it disconnects. So
Yeah.
we can't really.
We can't even go into that room. Which I don't want to go straight out and say that it is, but one thing that we have always experienced in this building is equipment, electronic equipment not working as it should.
Yeah.
Every time we're in this building, things like electronics get fucked with.
Granted though, we don't normally feel on a phone is the first dealing with internet problems.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say it is that, but I'm just finding it interesting that every time I walk into that room, no internet, and yet we have internet in here, and it's Wi-Fi. That shouldn't be an issue.
No.
There's no phone reception in this room. This is the bar. This is the very heart of the building. So this is the thick old walls,
Yeah.
and it's got another floor above it and other walls all around it, new extensions. So it makes sense there's no phone reception in here. The back veranda area though, there's phone reception there. So my data should be kicking in, and it's not. Oh, sound of hand rubbing against camera is loud. Okay. Thanks for that, Kim. Good to know. I think it's when I'm holding it there. Hard to hear what you're saying. Cool. Thanks, Kim. I'll change how I'm holding it. Let me know if it happens again. Such a shame it keeps dropping out in the other room. Yeah, I know.
That's where we want to go. But can you guys hearing bangs there though? Are you guys like hearing it? Because yeah, I'm intrigued to know. Let's re-listen back to this.
The fuck was that?
Oh now come on. Come on now. You guys have got to have heard that. What on earth was that here? I'll film you. What on earth was that? Can't be sure.
She said she can't be sure whether they could hear the sounds that we were hearing out there, probably because
Heard that one. Yeah, that was loud as anything.
This thing ain't making ice anymore, and nothing's moving.
No, that's not it. That was loud. That is the loudest noise I've heard in this place. Of all the times we've been here, noise-wise,
What the fuck could that have even been?
what could it have been? I don't know.
Hopefully it was somebody fixing the Wi-Fi for us.
Because that was very noisy.
Not that.
This isn't even on. This fridge isn't even on. And alright, you guys might not be able to get the direction, but we definitely heard the direction. It was coming from behind the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason that I'm in here, like touching things and moving things,
Is to try and
is
recreate.
find that same sound.
Yeah.
And I can't work out what that noise was. Ha! Yes, Jason kicked a cat ball.
That's the very first time I've ever done it.
First time on any investigation.
My record is broken. No.
That makes me so much happier than it should.
I'm amazed that these cat balls haven't gone off still. I really am amazed.
I'm just gonna get my water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really amazed by that as well. Like, that's really unusual.
It's normally very active here with them. Alright, should we...
Yeah, we'll listen back to that. I'll come in next to you so we can all hear.
I'm the cat ball. I'm the culprit for kicking that one. Alright.
To the spirit that said that they can be heard, or that they whispered, can you please try and talk through this device and tell us a message?
It's those knocks that we're hearing.
I thought I heard something else.
Could you please repeat the message that you sent to us by whispering the first time?
To the spirit that was saying they can be heard, can you please tell us your name?
Could you please tell us where in the building that we can go to hear your name the clearest? What
didn't even ask the question that I meant to ask. Like, I asked two different questions combined because I was so distracted by what I was hearing in the next room.
Well, nothing again.
Nothing again. Yeah.
It's a very unusual situation we found ourselves in. And almost like a first. It's almost like a first, isn't it? Which is, weird, no?
It's so quiet here.
Like Bear Grylls once said, improvise, adapt, and overcome.
Return to these cat balls on.
We've kicked enough of them. Definitely on.
I'm feeling lonely. Would somebody like to come play ball with me? We do have some different toys as well.
We are going to have to change the batteries here
Oh,
in this
light
one.
battery,
Yeah, yeah. So give us a sec, guys, while we switch them over. You're going to be looking at desk for a moment. Look at that beautiful letter. The letter Y. What do we know about the letter Y, everyone? Y means yellow. Why is Jason doing an educational Wiggles style video?
Why do we ask anything when it comes to Jason?
Why is Jason surprising us with all this great content? The letter Y. Okay. There we go, that looks a bit better. They don't like having a live audience. See how much brighter this is now, guys? That is the difference of how much those light batteries had been drained. Because now we can see straight through there.
Do you want to go point it in that back room towards the tables? Just see if there's anything obvious that's moved. Because we couldn't really see before.
It might disconnect. I'm going to try and stay in the room as best as I can. No chairs that are obvious on that one. No chairs that are obvious on this one. You can see our sensor, and that's our static cameras. See, there you go, guys. Every time you go towards that area, it drops. Which is really ironic because when you're outside that building, it doesn't drop.
Yeah. Yeah, true. We were using the Wi-Fi just on the other side of those glass doors to test it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was perfect. That's where we did our test stream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious as to whether or not it works properly in this room, but I'm also
Too scared to.
too scared to test it. We don't want to lose you all.
Yes. Okay.
I am going to go back to inviting anyone here who might want to play. Because I've been asking a lot of questions tonight. Not a serious stuff, but maybe it's just time to have some fun. I've also got a cute little toy here. Its name is Chirpy Bird. Makes cool little noises. So if anyone does want to come and play some catch, play some ball, come and move this cat ball for me. Let me know that you want to play. And then I can give you Chirpy to play with as well.
We have really been inviting someone to come play with Chirpy for a little while. And Chirpy has been waiting to play. So maybe you are the first person who wants to prove you are here by being the first one to interact with Chirpy.
I mean, like, I'm happy to play hide and seek if you want to play with any of the other cat balls.
What about saying just that room? Like shrug. It is unusual, I will say. It is unusual.
Really unusual.
No, it's me. I won't lean on that.
I'm going to go and light each one up.
I just weirdly,
Huh?
I'm holding this with one hand, right?
Yeah.
I swear something black just formed over the corner of this camera.
That's weird. Because there's nothing in front of the camera. The cord is on the other side.
Yes. Anyone watching the live back, did you see that? Look, I can't prove that it wasn't me because I'm clearly not in shot. But for a quick glimpse, I thought I saw that. I can't obviously go forward.
We can. That's one of the reasons why we do have our little static cameras rolling.
Yes.
Is so that if we capture any weird things like that, we can always look back and post at our static cameras and just make sure that it wasn't us.
Yeah.
But did anybody else see the black sort of mass over one corner of the
But if I put
screen?
my hand here, my hand's in color.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah. But it looked like a black mass. I don't know. Maybe it was just my eyes playing tricks with me. Okay.
No one wants to play with me.
Oh.
Alright.
Look like fingers to me. Well, my hand is by my side.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was.
Well, maybe it was, but I'm only holding this with one arm. I don't know. This camera will show. I'll have to do an edit because that camera will show that I've definitely got my hand next to me.
At least somebody else saw it.
Okay, cool.
So
That's
it did
good.
happen.
It did happen.
So I'm going to leave Chirpy sitting up here. If anyone decides that they want to play, always come push him off,
Cool.
and then we'll know.
Perfect.
The other thing that we promised tonight is that we would do a live Estes.
Yeah.
The thing with that is that nobody's communicating with us,
Yes.
which is going to make it very difficult to do a live Estes.
However, we can still give it a go,
We can,
but we can't promise that anything's going to come forward.
Exactly. That's the only thing.
It feels really weird. This place has never been so quiet for me. Not for you. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's really, really interesting.
We say quiet, but whatever that was, that happened over there at the bar.
That's true. We did hear some footsteps out there.
But it did say we like to whisper and our voice can be heard. So, you know.
Do you think we should go straight to Estes or try the spirit box for a bit first? I'm thinking we just go straight into an Estes.
Oh, Wombat said I rewound it.
Oh.
Found it did happen. Will be interesting to see what's on the other camera. Perfect. Did it look black like this? Because, yeah. I believe I've been carrying this around with one arm.
Yeah.
So I don't know how. But that was me scrolling there to look at chat. So did it look anything like that? Chat wasn't up on the screen, so I wasn't rolling to do that. But I'll have to definitely look on that. Sorry, you were saying, Kat? Do we go into Spirit Box and not Estes?
No, I was saying do we go straight into an Estes? Do we try spirit box first? I reckon we just go straight into a live, straight into Estes.
Yeah, straight into Estes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, just like that. Okay, cool. It
do
was as in
just like
that. Okay, cool. That's really weird because my hand was by my side and I'm carrying around with one arm. So I'm gonna have to put that side by side with this other camera here because this is the exact reason we have them.
Mm-hmm.
These little beautiful things. So I'll have to put that side by side.
Cool.
All right.
Get ready.
Live Estes method coming up. So what is the Estes method? The Estes method is essentially we turn the spirit box on, but one person is completely in the zone. So while the white noise is playing through the spirit box, the other person has the noise cancelling headphones on and is blindfolded. So all communication will be going to that one person. The other person that is not under will be asking the questions to hopefully get a back and forth of communication going. They can't hear us, we can't hear them, in hopes that if not your fingers, then yeah, if it's not my fingers, that is weird as hell. So yeah, we're going to try and obviously get communication, see if we can actually have something happening. So
These are active noise cancelling headphones. We use those so that when this noise is playing from the spirit box, any outside voices can't be heard. So if Jason's going to ask questions to the spirits in the room, I can't hear what he's asked. All I can hear is whatever's coming through this spirit box, and I'll repeat that out loud.
Yep.
Are you cool if I go under?
I'm cool if you go under.
We might take turns.
Take turns. Would you like to see us take turns? Would you like to see us both go under or one go under? And remember, chat, your questions are very valid here.
Yes.
You play a very instrumental part in being part of this investigation by being the ones to ask the questions. So, get your questions ready. Now, we're going to have to do it in here. We weren't planning on doing it in here, but we're going to have to do it in here.
Yes, and we're purposely going to keep the REM pod out there as well because we don't want any interference on this device.
Yep.
I'm just going to find myself a chair. We actually had a table set up in the other room for this.
Both. Both. Yeah, I agree, both.
Okay.
I'm wondering if there's a way I can set this up where I can get both of us in film where I don't have to hold the whole time. No, but then I won't be able to read chat. Yeah, yeah. Did you have?
The other way would be for your.
Did you have a gummy worm?
Questions. Yeah, I did just have a gummy worm. It is Halloween, guys, so my Halloween treats. Couldn't help it. I've been eyeing them up all night.
You might need to take your thing out of your hair.
Oh, I will. I'm going to put the camera down. Do you want a blindfold?
Yes. Let's balance the camera there. So we do this in a reverse sweep. Normally at 100 milliseconds. So
100 milliseconds sweep rate. This thing here is just going to sweep through radio frequencies, and it does it so quickly that you can't understand anything any radio noise that's being picked up.
play without headphones so they can actually hear the sweep.
Yeah, or just put the settings in first.
Yep. Should already be on 100. So.
100 and read. Reverse sweep. It's actually very quiet at the moment.
It is quiet.
This is what I would be listening to.
Unless you can hear, there is no radio being picked up.
So that's the benefit of being in a dead spot. So we're not hearing any radio voices from any of the common radio stations. It sweeps in reverse, so if bits of words do get picked up, they're just jargon anyway. And it's pretty obvious, it's pretty easy to tell whether you're picking up little blips of radio noise versus a communication voice. So what we're listening out for is words, phrases, anything that goes across multiple little frequencies there. So we'll put those on.
Make sure you put it in the spout section.
Put it in the one that says has a picture of headphones.
Yeah. There you go.
Ah, okay.
Alright. Is it loud for you?
Yeah.
Sweet.
blindfold me.
All right. Is it over where you need it?
Yep.
Very first live Estes method with you guys asking the questions. Kat, before you put that on,
Mhm.
anything that the words are being said, say out loud. If you're just talking, put your hand up so we know that's not what's
Yeah.
coming through.
Yeah. I'll basically just be a parrot for what comes through. But sometimes I do have trouble, like, sort of making out the words, and that, in which case I'll just explain what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Is it just my device or did footage go really blurry? Well, I didn't see that because I was in front of camera, but that's interesting to know. What? You okay? Something come through? What happened?
I don't know, I could hear a voice that wasn't yours, I don't think. But it also didn't sound like it was coming through here. Really weird. And I thought I heard it right, like, before I even put these on.
Well, the people in chat said, is it just me or did the camera get really blurry just a second there before you put those on? And someone else confirmed that it did.
Wow, okay. Yeah, that's weird, because that'd be when I started to hear it. Like, I heard a voice and then I was like, it's weird, and I put it here, like, yeah.
Okay? They say they like being heard or they can be heard, so.
Okay. And I'm ready to listen.
Alright, chat.
Wait a moment.
This really stuffs with all your senses, to be
Yeah,
honest.
It
If you've
does.
ever gone through this,
It's a weird, weird feeling, so.
happening again, what, blurry? There's no reason it's blurry. I am not moving it. It is tripoded down on the barrel. We've got cat and shot, so I'm not moving it at all. And we will definitely, our static camera over in the corner will pick up my location, so we'll have to put these side by side.
I'm not feeling so great, so I'm going to put these on before I change my mind. When I put these on, can you ask me?
Yeah.
I'll let you know whether or not I can hear you talking, basically.
Okay, cool.
A little bit nervous right now. Cool. So, anybody here, feel free to come and talk to me.
Okay, Kat, can you hear me? Can you hear me at all, Kat? Okay, good. Sweet. All right, chat. I am here ready to read your questions. First time that she said she's been feeling uncomfortable all night, so it's very interesting. I know this is a very weird experiment. I'm so glad we're able to do it with you guys.
Were you just talking?
Yes.
Okay, I think I just heard you then.
Yeah.
Just try and talk like a little bit softly.
Okay. 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 If I talk like this, can you guys hear me? If the spirits are here and want to communicate with Kat, please have a conversation with her. She is willing to hear you guys and have a chat. How many spirits are in the room right now? Can you give us a number? That is a motorbike going past. Could you please give us the number of how many spirits are in the room with us right now? Okay, the light just had a massive flicker. Don't know if you guys saw that.
It feels like someone's tugging at the chair.
Okay. If
And someone just touched my head.
okay. For the person that is here, there was just a loud bang out in that area again to the spirit that is potentially touching Cat's head or hair. Can you tell us your name? It's blurry. Yeah, it is going in and out of focus, guys. It might be them affecting the camera. For all intents and purposes, it's using the energy of our light. If you are using the energy of our light to communicate, can you please give us a clear sign to Cat? If you do not wish to communicate or don't want us to communicate, can you please let us know? Where are you born? Were you born in Australia or were you born overseas? If you were born overseas, when did you come to Australia? Can you please tell us your name? Can you please tell us your name? Who is in the room with us right now? Thank you for letting me know. Dead, quiet, nothing. It's interesting, isn't it? Are you afraid to speak? If you saw my cat's looking around.
I'm not hearing any sounds or voices through this at all. I'm happy to keep going though if you'd like. I have felt somebody touch this shoulder though, and like I swear I felt something over here as well. It's really strange, but I'm not hearing anything.
Do you want to come out then? What do you think, chat? Should we switch it up? Or should we leave Cat in for longer? Give her another minute or so, and then we'll switch out. Switch, yeah. One last time. Can you please talk to Cat? This is your last chance before she comes out. Do you have a message for us? Alright, Cat, do you want to come out? Cat, would you like to come out? It's me.
Did you call me?
Yes. Yes, I did. Didn't know how loud I needed to speak.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you speaking at all, so.
Cool. Yeah, interesting, nothing. You
Nothing,
got touching.
absolutely nothing, but that touching towards right at the end there. Hang on, take this off. Like, I could literally just feel like a whole pressure, like somebody's just sort of placed their hand on my head, and like, it was just weird, because it didn't go away, it just sort of stayed there. That's when I sort of went and grabbed to be like, what the fuck?
Everyone's saying as well, it's getting blurry. It's going in and out of blurriness, which is really, really weird because it wasn't doing that at all earlier.
No, it has no reason to,
No.
at all. Like, what it literally felt like was somebody come over and, you know, like just put their hand there and sort of put a little bit of pressure and just sort of leave it there for a bit.
Well, I'll jump in.
And I was like,
Well, I'll jump in. It'll be interesting if I get the same sensation.
yeah, it's interesting. Like during during Estes previously, I have felt, yeah, a lot more than I've heard.
Cat is just pixels. We're not seeing pixels.
No, I'm clear as.
It's probably the bloody internet connection.
Could be.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, that was fun. It's intense, guys.
Stewie, mate, it's pixels for me. Has been the whole time. Has been the whole time.
What?
Really? But it sounds spot on. Wow, that's interesting then, because we're definitely not getting that. We had a few connection issues when we go out there, but we are right near the connection, so I have no idea why we would be.
You're right next to the modem.
Yeah. So we'll do our best, guys. I'm sorry if it's blurry for you. The stream replay will go up. There's our very first time doing a live investigation as well, so we're learning. Keeps coming and going for me. Okay. Mine only started 10 minutes ago.
If it's different for different people, then it's not our Wi-Fi. Cat kicked a cat ball.
Cat. 3 for cat. Kim says she reckons it's someone interrupting what's going on here.
Like,
We can't prove or disprove that.
I know, I don't disagree. It's not something we can prove though. But given the just given the electronics issues that we've had previously, yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical about how much of this is just no Wi-Fi playing up or whatever. So, because yeah, we've had issues with cameras, with battery. Slow beep.
Yeah, that's probably the
Or was it
fact.
that?
Usually when this happens, the stream replay will be fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Oops.
Okay. My turn
You're
to go
up.
in.
Just fell over them.
Okay. I can just pull this back down over my eyes.
The one you're already wearing.
Yeah, the one. This is the one I prepared earlier.
He was ready for this. Oh, I was keeping that on so that it would be easy to just put it on.
That's okay. Alright, so you unfortunately had nothing. For those who have just joined in now doing the Estes, get your questions ready because you guys are in charge.
Yeah.
You felt something brush up against your head. No words have come through.
I literally felt like the chair was being pulled. To start with, especially.
This really does block all your senses, by the way. For those who have never tried this, the Estes method, it is interesting.
It is a weird feeling.
Oh, me.
Bit loud?
That's gonna definitely put that on. What were you just saying about equipment?
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing that we've had play up here is this this spirit box itself just decided not to work one day
Yeah.
in this building. It just went, nah.
So I'm gonna pull this down.
Yeah, cool. All right, guys. Everyone in chat, you're going to have to help me out here with these questions.
Yeah. If I hold up my hand, it is literally me talking. It's not what's been said to me. If my hand is down and I talk, it's what's come through. Now, we haven't had any communication yet, so let's hope that this starts it.
Yeah. Would somebody like to come and say hello? Jason, let me know if you can hear me speaking. Somebody would like to come say hello into the spirit talker, the spirit box device just on the table here. It's playing some radio frequencies. Ready. If anybody's listening, anybody's here with us, do you know what day it is? What's the celebration today? What's the occasion? Can you tell us that it's Halloween? Could anybody here tell me what's your relationship to this property? Why do you stay here? Any little bit about yourself would be helpful. And maybe we can help you as well.
Yeah, I feel like something is pulling at the bottom of the chair.
That's really interesting. Who is pulling at the bottom of the chair? I am seeing your questions, chat.
I
am
may
going to
have
get to
had the
them.
word Pat.
Pat? Okay,
I may have had the word Pat.
cool, that's interesting. The last question was about relationship to the property. Unless that was the answer to who's pulling at the chair. How many spirits are here in this room? Can you tell us that? A number would be really nice. Is there more than one person here?
I think it's a very, very faint female voice, said 2, I think.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for answering my question. So we've got 2 people here. Are any of them children? Can you tell us if you're a child or if you're an adult? Maybe even you could tell me your age. Could the person who's been touching or pulling at the chair?
I'm feeling really dizzy actually. I know it's probably just this disorientating.
Yeah. The 2 people that are here, could you tell us if you're related or not? What is your relation to one another? Are you family? Are you friends? Did you work together, or have you only just met in the afterlife? Megan, that was a really good point, whether or not Pat was actually short for Patricia, perhaps. If Pat is your name and you have a full name, maybe you could tell us your name in full. That would be really interesting. It would be really helpful for us to know your full name, if Pat is short for something. I'm sorry guys if I've missed any of your questions as well. Feel free to repeat them if there's anything. It's interesting that
I think there was a very quiet female voice, but I have no idea what it said, and it's was very short.
That's a good question. Did you go to the church? Whoever's here in this room communicating with us? There's a church down the road. Maybe you're buried at that church. Is there something you could say to us to let us know that that's the case?
I'm starting to get a bit of a knot in my stomach, like I want to be sick. It might just be from being disorientated.
Do you have a headstone? If you know whether you do or not, could you tell us if it's marked or unmarked? I would still really like to know though, what's your relationship to this place? Maybe you're a settler. Can you tell us how you died? If you're aware, what's the last thing that you remember? Did you die from illness or an injury? Is there a reason that you've been pulling at the chair? If that is you. Both Jason and I have sat on that chair and felt as if somebody is pulling at the leg. If that's you, could you tell us why? Is that related to something that we should know?
I think it said she moved.
That one, guys. Let me know. I've been moving the whole time, so. I don't think that they're talking about me. Was that related to the headstone, maybe? She moved? Not sure. Or she moved here from overseas. That's interesting, Kim.
I'll have to come out in a second. I am feeling a bit unusual.
Okay. I keep going to answer him, but I know he can't hear me. Come out whenever you're ready, okay? Could you tell us where you moved from? Interesting point. Is it a child that's pulling at the bottom of the chair? Are you making Jason sick? Somebody here.
Last couple of questions and then I'll come out.
Okay. I think my last question would really just be if you have any more information that you can give us. Where did you move from? How did you die? Any of those questions? And I'm going to give you one last chance to maybe let Jason know why you're making him feel unwell. Right. Jason, do you want to come out? Be
Are you
careful.
talking?
Yeah. I'll let you come out. Okay. When pulling somebody out of the Estes Method, it's always important not to startle them, which is why we don't just go up and tap them on the shoulder.
That's the way of doing it. Okay.
Okay.
It's very weird.
I'm going to chuck this in selfie mode and maybe we can come have a little chat together. Hi! Oh, you guys are really close to my face. Okay.
Okay.
Tell us how long.
Yeah, very weird. It's so disorientating.
Yeah.
It is unusual. However, I will say, like, it did feel like the chair is shaking. It's happened to you. We could say someone could be shaking the chair. but maybe that's just a feeling when you're sitting here. Maybe it just feels like it's moving, but it feels very obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's a weird one. And just demonstrate, this chair doesn't rock at all.
I have to really.
Okay, it kind of is now.
But,
Well, it wasn't rocking
but,
at all
but
when
if
I
you
was
look
on
at me,
it.
if you look at me, I have to really move my hips
Yeah, to get that.
to go, and you would probably see that we were dead still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you feel like it was getting pulled that way?
To be honest, it felt like it was just on the spot to me.
Yeah, it was sort of like back and forth, but then more that way. Sort
I
of like,
can't say yeah.
it was weird because it was a really weird feeling.
What is chat saying?
Chat saying, me too. Ask them if they know where I can get an Afterlife Party t-shirt. You can buy one on our merch store,
Yeah.
which we will share afterwards.
Yeah, we'll share.
Okay.
Afterwards, yeah. If you want these, we've got some awesome stuff in the merch store. But
Yeah.
I had a couple of words come through, but they are so faint, like really faint and really quiet. So I don't know if exactly what I said is what they're saying. It's just what it sounded like, but it sounded almost like an older woman, like a very mature woman.
What's interesting is that when I was on there, I was hearing absolutely nothing voices wise, like nothing with a vocal tone, just that radio
Just white
static,
noise.
just that white noise radio static. But it was interesting because I hear and feel it sometimes that the radio noises, and it's interesting because in here we're not picking up on any like radio station noise at all. It's just that between stations. But the tone of that was changing at different times, which happens sometimes, but it was weird. I almost got the sense that somebody was trying to use it because it like got louder for a bit and then like sort of, and I wasn't sure if somebody was like trying to work out how to communicate with me. That's just the feeling I got.
Was was anything that I said of any relevance?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me hold this for you.
Sorry.
Because you're eating.
I am. My bad. I really shouldn't have put them there because now I just want to eat them. So chat got me to ask how many spirits were in the room, how many were in the room with us. You answered 2.
Oh really? Oh wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like, you know,
Awesome.
within a few seconds.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Sweet.
Pat was an interesting one that Pat came up. It was suggested by somebody that maybe that was Patricia.
Oh shit. Oh, I didn't think of that.
So I did ask them if Pat is short for something, that they give us their full name. Because Pat could be, you know, Pat could also be Patrick or I don't know, different ones, but yeah.
I didn't think about that. It was a woman. It was a woman's voice, but it sounded very brittle. Like it sounded like an older woman because it was just very quiet, you know. But, yeah, weird. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that came up. What else? It was suggested that maybe the reason we're feeling something down low was if there was a child in the room pulling at a chair. We'll ask me about that, but didn't get any sort of response to that. Asked for the relationship between them.
Didn't get that.
I don't really feel like anything else was a direct response to a question. Of course, it's hard to say.
Yeah, the only other thing I had was she moved, I think.
Oh, that's right, she moved. Yeah, that one was that was random. Not sure what that one was about.
Not sure what that was about. Cool.
Yeah. Because I was kind of like, well, I was sort of pacing a little bit the whole time. I shifted, so I was like, I've been moving the whole time, so that's not referring to me. I did ask them who they were referring to.
Cool.
But yeah, I didn't really get much.
All right. Well, should we do? Now that we've done that, do we try and put the spirit talkers on just one last time, see if anything comes through, and then we finish up the stream because I'm not sure if there's much more we can try and do.
I do want to ask one thing. I was going to do it while you were under, but I figured might as well let you come out first.
Yeah.
I'm going to try for these cat balls one more time. If there was a child,
This light's got darker again.
yeah, nice.
Mm.
Let's just say if there was a child who's been pulling at the chair leg, a child who's trying to communicate but struggling to, let us know. Let us know by playing with one of these, please. It's the best way for us to know. I think it's settled all.
It's on for a very long time. Okay, good.
It took a long time to sort of stop moving. It just kept bouncing around. So, alright. Go ahead. Let us know.
Because we've had another few ideas. We know these cat balls have been very active here before, so we were going to do like a yes/no kind of thing with them, but with nothing going off, we can't really trial that.
No, another way that might be,
Sing them a lullaby.
I have a doorbell sensor that can do that.
The kids' song.
We can make kid songs.
Yeah?
Yeah. Remember I was saying if we wanted to appeal to get child spirits to play, our doorbell sensors have specific songs. that
They
are like
do?
Kids ones.
Well,
I'd be tempted to give it a go, but on the other hand, we've not really had any indication that there's actually a child spirit here with us tonight. So
yeah.
I'm not really sure if it's going to be, if it's worth doing. What do we think?
Kim's saying ring a Rosie, Incy Spider, come on.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Gonna come closer because yeah, this light is grim.
Would you like to sing your nursery rhyme?
Well, considering we're kind of in the Oliver state, we could do a bit of old MacDonald because we have some animals around the place that they might actually be familiar with.
This is very true. We have all the animals here.
So,
Strangely enough, my doorbell sensor does Old MacDonald.
well, why do we need a doorbell sensor when we have my amazing doorbell?
Take it away.
Okay, this is never where I thought this would end. There we go.
You're being cheered on right now.
Thank you, everyone. For those benefit of completely embarrassing myself. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had some chickens, E-I-E-I-O, and a Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
I'm waiting for the roosters to start going off, hey?
Yeah, there's chickens and
There
roosters.
actually is chickens.
Yeah.
What else do we have on the
Old
farm?
MacDonald
Had a farm,
E-I-E-I-O.
And on that farm he had some
random sheep that turned up, but no one knows who they belong to. E-I-E-I-O. And a rah here and a rah there. Here a rah, there a rah, and a rah.
What else we got on our farm?
Well, look, I don't know how much more. They're probably just sitting there laughing at us, to be honest, for those that are here. But, what's
I
that?
thought that little flickering light going back and forwards in front of the camera then. Did anyone see that? Or was that just playing tricks on me? I think it might have just been playing tricks on me and it was the lights in the background.
Okay. Well, look, I'm not sure what else we can do, guys. I'm thinking.
Megan would like to know, how's the sheep go again?
My sheep impressions are utterly desired. You can have that as a text tone. It's free on me. No one would ever want that as a text tone.
You never know.
Well, should we do one last
Spirit talker?
spirit talker, and then I think we're gonna have to call it, which is unusual. I never thought we'd be in this position with this location because it's
Yeah.
consistently busy and ripe with activity for us. So it's unusual that we are in this predicament.
It is.
So yeah, we'll do this, then we'll wrap up. We'll tell you some stuff that we got coming up, and get you all excited for Sunday.
Did you hear something out there?
Yeah.
No, I was just looking around for my water bottle. I didn't hear anything.
It sort of sounds like that dragging noise with the chair again. All right, one last time, both on. To the lovely
Thanks, Kim.
spirits. What was that?
Kim said she feels like it's been good. So just saying thank
Oh,
you.
that's good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we will be saying our thank
Appreciate
yous very
that.
shortly for you guys coming by.
This is incredible.
That's what I said.
Is that actually what you said?
No, but that's what we were saying. We're really amazed that we're at this point tonight. That cracking sound was my ankles. Just you were
Okay.
looking around.
I guess that point where you get a bit delirious.
Yeah.
So it's good. This is our last chance of trying to make communication with you. We appreciate anyone that has been here with us today. We're opened our chat up one last time for you all to say the words that you want to get across to us before we start packing down. So if there's anything anyone would like to say, this is your chance. You have been here respectfully all night, as this is your place.
It gets lonely.
Okay, this is your place. It gets lonely. Sitting. Bloody chairs out there. Don't tell me someone's been sitting out there all night waiting for us to go out there, and that's what the chair noises we're hearing. I mean, that could be, a reach. Yeah.
Regina.
Regina. That's Regina.
Regina.
Stop being crude. Let's keep this PG. Regina, thank you for joining us if you are here. Why did it say it like that? It's clearly Regina.
Sometimes things come out with a weird, with just a different accent.
Yeah. Okay.
Need help.
What is it that you need help with? Wonder if they've tried or needed more help to try and communicate.
Maybe.
Maybe they've been trying all night, but it's just not working.
So hard to know.
Elevator.
Elevator.
Well, that's random.
That is the most random thing. And here we can talk about spirit talkers' skepticism. That is exactly why. I cannot understand.
Yeah, Kim was saying, power, need power. Or is that need help? Yeah, no, apparently they need an elevator. Which, interestingly enough, this is a 2-story building that only has stairs. It's not an accessible building.
That is actually true.
But I feel like that's probably not where that comment was going.
What I think is ironic is all the communication is now coming from this one, where before it was mainly coming from this one.
Yeah.
So it's funny that this one is now talking more than that one, and before it was the other way around.
Reasonable.
Okay. The person-
Yeah.
Mine.
Mine.
Person need help. Mine. What is yours? Maybe this place is yours? Maybe that's what's mine?
I swear this light's getting
Yeah.
once it starts doing it. does
Which is
quite
really
quickly.
odd because the one that's on our face on the
Visit.
visit. They come in visitation, they visit. Could be. Would you like to visit here? Mine. Visit. The one that the
The
one
forest is home.
the forest is home.
Okay.
What was this land beforehand? What did we say at the very start?
Yeah. That.
Mine, the forest is home.
Yeah.
Now this land,
This land would have belonged to the local Northern
Stella.
people.
Stella,
Stella.
is a borough.
That's true. Not pouring any
I
drinks.
control this place.
I control this place. That to me has more of a
Hungry.
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 That to me has more of a negative connotation for it. That's someone in charge. I control this place.
Yeah. Can we get any more information about Stella?
Does it have relevance? Yes, it does.
It's a stretch, but I'll just see if I get an answer to that or not.
The I control this place is very interesting.
Yeah, that wouldn't be related.
No.
So it makes me think that it's not, but
The children play games.
the children play games.
I'm in my 40s.
Okay. Maybe that was Stella giving me some more information that I asked for. In which case it's not relevant to me personally.
Yeah. Okay, the children like to play games.
If there's any children here that would like to play games, we've got the cat balls still. You're welcome to come and play with them. You're welcome to play with Chirpy Bird. You're also welcome to blow out our candles.
Cross.
Cross.
Now we don't know if that's cross angry or cross.
These are relevant to some of the questions that I was asking you during Estes,
Really?
I think. Yeah. Yeah, Kim was asking some questions about, did you go to the church? Where were you buried? Like, were you buried at the church? Do you have a headstone or an unmarked grave? All of those questions are things that I
I
asked.
have another theory as well.
What's that?
I control this place. We're trying to communicate. Cross is in there annoyed with us being here.
That's a good point, yeah. And the children play games, like, and cross, that kind of goes together.
Yeah.
Somebody
So we will never know unless you can give us more information. If you do want us to leave and you want to cross with us being here, we promise we would be respectful. So if you
Necro.
Necro. That's random. Kim just said as well that they sound like answers to our question. That's another answer to a question. Was it through illness or was it through injury? What was the last thing that you remember?
Okay. So So this is scarily accurate, yeah.
Yeah, I also asked for an age. I asked, are there any children there? I asked for, maybe you can tell me your age. So I've gotten answers about a child. I've also asked, another question I asked was, what's your relationship to this place? So we've had, I control this place. We've had a yes to the children play here. We've now had answers to the question about the cross. We've had the age come through. Oh, Kim's just given me the definition to necro, combining for relating to a corpse or death. Mummy. That was another question that I asked, was if there's two people here, what's your relationship with one another? Are you family or are you?
Okay, are we stretching or trying to find these though? Or is this very obvious?
I'm thinking it's really obvious because nearly everything we've gotten through now are answers to the questions that I asked. And it's not just me. Kim's saying it. Wombat's saying the same thing.
Stewie was someone else in our chat.
Stuart was in our chat, was he?
Stewie, yeah.
Yeah. It's all spot on. Megan agrees. Kim's saying gut feeling. Yeah. Dad's saying, yep, all the answers to the questions. Bedwood.
Bedward.
Bedwood.
I mean, we are going to be going to bed soon.
Yeah, this is true. I'm trying to remember all the questions that I asked.
This is scarily accurate. Here's the most interesting thing is we can't get these answers by manipulating them in any way.
No.
We can't do that. And I know this is where this is where it gets really, really interesting with Spirit Talker, and this is a great example of this thing coming through with relevance. And I'd love to, I wish I could call it bluff, but it's times like this where you really go, is this thing really giving us answers?
Playing back those questions that were asked would be interesting. Oh, hang on. Yeah, towards bed. Cool. Thanks, Kim. Just looking up Bedwood. So playing that back and looking at what questions I asked exactly in what order and that compared to that line of answers that we were just getting through the Spirit Talker would be very interesting, I think. Because I'm definitely feeling.
They keep secrets here.
They keep secrets here and stay.
Okay.
We lived close.
Stay goes when it's lonely here.
Yeah.
We live close. Through connection to this place, we live close. So it's a big jigsaw puzzle.
It is.
And trust us when we say this, Oliver State is always a jigsaw puzzle for us.
I think every investigation is in some sense.
We go in with questions and we go out with more questions.
I'm really going to have to change the batteries in this light. Because it's getting to a point where I can barely see. I can see if I come closer. But no, we'll do a quick battery changeover.
Yeah, and then we'll wrap up. Do you want me to keep these
wrap
on?
up. Yeah, we'll keep these Spirit Talkers going while we're doing some battery change. Won't be long, guys. Have a look at the wall. I'm not going to sing you songs about the letter Y like Jason did.
But why?
Why?
Lay it down, it's okay. It's hard to put the batteries in if it's staying up.
I can do it.
I believe in you.
These batteries are really hot. I actually think there might be something causing this light to drain battery so quickly. Oh, that's a very bright wall.
They should not drain.
What's that box?
What's that box? You were just in the box of batteries.
I
And
was
it said, what's that box?
just in the box of batteries.
Melissa, okay. Alright, there's got to be a point where you've got to say, okay, where do we stop?
Yeah.
And I think we're coming to it, hey?
This does happen sometimes where it's like, as we're going to wrap up, we start getting a lot come through. And it's like, yeah.
I would say, why did we start with the spirit talk on our investigations? We always do, because it always drums up a bit of activity, but we used it midway through, and it didn't actually drum up much, to be honest.
No, it didn't. Not until now.
Until now, where it's making sense. It's almost like, yeah, they're answering, or maybe they didn't have the energy, and the power thing was right, that they couldn't use the spirit box.
They didn't have the energy
They
to
didn't
do
have
it.
the energy, but what gives them the energy to do this so much? That is the question.
Maybe they're able to use the energy from the phone's battery itself.
Potentially.
Who knows? It's very difficult to say.
Yeah. Well, to the spirits here, we will be turning off these devices very, very soon. So, any last messages? That
Injected.
Injected. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Does that go with ill?
Ill. Yeah. Any messages that you want to get across to us? Please feel free to, and as we'll be wrapping up very, very soon. It's almost like most of the noises out there have stopped as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Pardon me.
I've been here 500 years.
I've been here. Toy, yes.
I feel like these are unrelated conversations.
I have been here 500 years.
You were like alluding to before the idea that we were speaking with some of the local Aboriginal people, weren't you?
Yeah.
With that, I lived in the, this forest is home or something like that.
You realise the toys, here is your last chance to play with them.
Shadow.
Shadow. Did we see your shadow earlier, maybe?
Remember I saw.
Brown eyes.
Brown eyes.
Remember I saw the figures over the top.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
said it wasn't
yeah.
me because my hand was by my side.
Shadow.
Why is this like trying to throw all these possibilities at us now?
It's also like brown eyes. Did brown eyes come through earlier, or did we just get black hair?
Black hair.
Okay.
No brown eyes. Nothing to do with eye colour that I remember coming through.
Yeah, Megan, maybe the shadow on the screen. I agree. Definitely a possibility.
Okay. We'll let one more thing come through on each device, and when
Darkness.
that one said shadow, that one said darkness.
Yeah. This is why we run 2 of these.
Experiment. And
Yeah.
we're still that's the thing with these investigations, you never know what's going to happen. You can come here one night, it could be active as all anything. You can come here another night, nothing. And you can come here and at a location and some stuff, like some devices aren't very active, other ones are. Different location, vice versa. Doing this is very interesting. And I think it's
Nice hat.
nice hat.
Why, thank you. I assume that you're talking about my hat.
Perfect. Alright, I'm going to turn these off now. We've got one. Belittle.
Oh.
Oh, well, we're certainly not trying to do that.
Tall.
That's short of relevance.
It's really random.
Thank you for using our spirit talkers. We will now be turning them off. Thank you so much for your communication. As I was saying before, yeah, you could use different pieces of equipment in different places. Some are more active than others. It's all hit and miss. But one thing is for sure, paranormal investigating, you could go into somewhere and take 3-4 hours before communication starts to happen. And a lot of time and energy happens in some, you kick off at 8:30, sometimes we don't stop until 3.
Yeah.
The last one we drove an hour away to be there all day, all night, and came home. So at like 4:30 in the morning. It's a lot.
Kim's just picking up, seeing something in the doorway. So many faces, bodies to the right of Jay, flashing on and off in the doorway like a little old woman.
Little old woman.
Yeah. Did you see anything specific, Kim?
We can't go much further out.
Yeah, we can't go that way. We have got candles, a couple of candles on the table there that are flickering. Some flickering lights, but small little old woman. Thanks for letting us know. We'll definitely be having a look back.
Yeah, definitely have a look back.
It's definitely good that we get to keep all the footage from these.
Yeah.
Also, our infrared cameras do pick up more than what
We
Yeah.
see.
Kim just said. You'll see her when you watch back. Awesome, thanks, Kim. I look forward to it because I completely missed it. And our little cameras over here, they're full spectrum and infrared.
Yeah,
So-
they get like it's got, even though it's at this angle, it's getting this doorway
Yeah.
all the way out there, and all of the bar is showing.
Yeah, that's right, because they're wide angle as well. But the full spectrum means that they can pick up, you know, shadows and different things that aren't on the visible light spectrum that we can see, which is awesome for us. So
Yeah.
we'll see what we've got.
All right. Well.
We are going to sign out, hey?
Yeah. So let's sign out to the spirits first, and then we'll tell the people a few things we've got going on before we wrap up.
Sounds good.
So, to the spirits that have been here and have tried to communicate with us, we genuinely appreciate it.
Banging out in the back room started again.
Um,
We really do appreciate your communication.
we do. We really, really do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much to the spirits here. Yeah, hopefully we see you again.
I wonder if there's less energy because we don't have our full rigs.
Yeah, I'm curious.
We normally bring like, you know, at the moment we've just got a phone on our camera rig, but we normally have like
A full-blown like
Yeah.
4K camera and
another camera rig and usually
Infrared
2 or 3.
cameras, yeah, full rigs, yeah. So,
Anyway, just a thought.
cool.
We're not bringing as much energy in.
Yeah, your arm sore?
Fine.
No, you're fine. Cool. It's just, I reckon.
Yeah.
You know, it's what you see later. Yeah, we'll do.
All right. So thank you so much to the spirits here for communicating with us.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that you got the hang of putting some words through that spirit box towards the end there.
Yeah.
It was really awesome that you managed to answer some of our questions directly.
Mm-hmm. You come on this side. I'm going to stand on this side of you because I know I'm big. I'm cutting this.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's when I go on this
Yeah,
side that
yeah.
I've got to.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I mean, this is our very, very first time doing a live investigation. Interestingly enough, it goes to show that sometimes not everything is active, and that is totally cool. That's why we do this. That's why we continue to do this. It's been really, really awesome having you guys with us, getting the behind the scenes. That's been really, really fun. And you guys have been instrumental in keeping us going and trying to find out more. So thank you to everyone who has come by the stream.
There are noises.
Yeah, coming by the stream. It's been really, really fun. So yeah, I'll hold this for you.
Thanks so much, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
And
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys. Stick with the if you've liked this. Cool. Thanks so much. You guys have been a great Halloween. Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Megan.
For those that have here or followed the channel, we are getting notifications of people who've come by have followed it, and that's cool. Stick with Sunday night at 6 p.m. we have a video dropping which wraps up our investigation, our 4-part investigation here. And trust us, guys, if you need a refresher, watch the other videos with the evidence, because I'm telling you, this final part will blow your minds, because it wraps so much up in ways that we never thought were possible.
Yeah.
And we'll let you in on a little secret. That Oliver State there is actually the first proper investigation we ever filmed. And we were a whole bunch of novices. We didn't have our static cameras. We had a lot less equipment.
Yeah.
And for you, it was your first time being in front of a camera in that way.
Yeah,
And
actually.
it was quite frightening for you.
Yeah, that was my first time in front of a camera and behind a camera.
I'm actually going to set this up here so we can actually,
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
do this the proper way. Yeah. It's your first time in front of a camera.
Yeah, and my first time behind the camera, so.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. Yeah, it's a banger.
Yeah.
So,
So, you know, if you're watching the Oliver State series so far, it's definitely not, we've definitely come a long way since we originally filmed that.
yeah.
So do stay tuned, but part 4, yeah.
Part four.
I'm excited for people to see it.
Yes.
Like, I'm really
Yeah,
excited.
we've been
so-
sitting on it for a little while now.
Yeah.
We've been really excited to get it out. We've filmed a whole bunch of other locations.
Yeah.
Which will be coming every 2 weeks. We're dropping videos, and we've got videos scheduled in until January. So
And
we've
yeah.
got stuff coming.
This is still probably one of my favorites. I think just because it's not a haunted pub. It's not a big, well-known location where people have their stories. They know, you know, oh, this is Joe Blow who died in room 6, and all of these stories that have been passed on over between people, between staff. Or
Because it's saying it's funny how you're finishing a picture as clear as. Now that we stopped communicating.
Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. So yeah, whereas this location is, there's a lot less known about it. It's a really awesome place. So
Yeah.
we've got a lot of good things coming, but this one's still a favourite.
This one's an old faithful to us. It has a lot of
Definitely.
meaning to us, and it was very fitting for a live. So, but it is time for us to wrap up. For those that have commented about merch, we'll drop something up on the YouTube channel in the communities tab where you'll see the link in that, and there'll be been trialing a few things with merch. So it should now be going in. If you go down and scroll down from the videos from now on, you'll see our merch link in there. Theoretically, I should have put it in, but we haven't officially launched it. It's available and ready. The reason I got them was just to try and make sure they were actually good enough to sell to you guys before promoting it. So that's why I haven't shared it. But you guys are already asking, so yeah, we can definitely get that out to you guys for those that want to grab shirts. And yeah, stay with our journey. I know we're very new to the scene of this. We put in a lot of hard work, and we're super proud of some of the evidence we've got coming up. Is going to blow your minds. And this is just a little small behind the scenes of how we run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I hope you've enjoyed it.
yeah, it's been fun.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So guys, we'll end it here. We'll pack up, and we'll definitely look back at what Kim said. That's interesting. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
It's exciting.
So gonna have me one of them. This has been a great series. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are enjoying.
Thanks,
That's the
guys.
main thing. As long as you guys are enjoying, then we're happy. Good night. Good night, everyone. So thank you for coming by. Stay tuned for Sunday's video. It's going to be an absolute banger. I'll wrap the whole thing together, and make sure you leave a comment and see what you guys think, because I'll be interested to see what you guys think. So from Kat and from myself, we are the Afterlife Party.
We are the Afterlife Party.
Hopefully you enjoyed the stream.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Good night.